happens when even walking outside causes extreme pain. Well, for the brave girl you're about to meet, simple pleasures like splashing in a pool or running in a playground led to a baffling set of symptoms, until one doctor discovered the unlikely source of her suffering. Here's ABC's Abby Boudreau.
It's every parent's worst nightmare. A happy child who normally looks like this. Reduced to this.
Some days she would just cry for hours and hours on end.
And it just felt like lava was being poured on me. Like it burned from the inside out.
A medical mystery.
You feel so hopeless. There's nothing you can do.
Savannah Fulkerson was 4 years old, living in sunny California, when her mom, Andrea, first noticed something strange.
We'd be outside and she'd start screaming. We'd be at the pool and she'd scream, she's burning, and she wants to go in. And I'd be like, we just got here, what is the problem? And she'd be like, I'm burned, I want to go in, I can't take it.
And I would like really itch a lot, and it like would turn my hands and my feet really red. Like if I scratched too much, it would like blister kind of, and then scar.
Andrea would put Savannah's hands in bags of ice or a cold bathtub. Nothing would help.
I've taken her to the doctor when she's been crying and going, here, what's wrong with her? What's wrong with her? They just tell me she has eczema, and I'm telling them it's got to be more than eczema. You don't cry like that from eczema.
For 5 years, the Fulkersons had no answers until they met Dr. Manelli Liu at Children's Hospital, Los Angeles.
In Savannah's case, we can see that she has developed these red welts on her hand, as well as her fingers.
And this, along with her young age, made Dr. Liu suspect Savannah had erythropoietic porphyria, also called EPP, a rare and sometimes deadly disease. It was even featured on the television show House.
Look at her arm.
But could this be what was affecting little Savannah?
The challenge is both how rare the condition is, as well as the subtlety. Sometimes there may be some red patches, maybe some areas that look sunburned, and that can lead to a long lag in diagnosis.
After years of no answers, a simple blood test finally gave them one.
What did the doctors finally tell you?
That she had, say it?
Erythropoietic porphyria.
It would mean a lifetime sentence, confined to a world in the shadows.
How do you explain this to your friends?
I just usually say that I'm allergic to the sun. I can't be out. Like I can never go to the beach. I can never go to a sunlit pool. Like I have to be in the dark. Dark's my home.
Savannah, now 11 years old, has to wait until evening to swim in her pool.
My friend's definition of a normal day and my definition of a normal day are way different. Hers is bright, sunny, and beautiful. Mine's dark, cloudy, and rainy.
And when she does venture out into daylight, it's an effort, putting on this UV protective clothing.
People have made fun of you because of this.
Yeah, because of like my scarred hands, they called me like old lady hands or umbrella head because of my big hat that goes around, so I don't get burned.
They don't understand.
They don't.
But Savannah doesn't let that get her down.
But look at you have such a good attitude about it. How is that possible?
I just try to think positive because I know kids somewhere else have way worse than me.
The family has made adjustments for the little girl with boundless energy.
You have a trampoline in your living room. Who has that?
Not many people.
Not many people.
Savannah's not the only kid living life in the shade. When the sun goes down, a fun summer day is just beginning for these one-of-a-kind campers in New York City.
Being in the middle of the night playing baseball is fantastic. We're enjoying this, we're having fun, and that's what counts.
These kids suffer from another rare genetic skin disorder called XP. Any exposure to sunlight can cause third-degree burns and can lead to cancer.
I don't feel left out when I'm in camp, but when I'm outside of camp, I just feel left out.
When their daughter Katie was diagnosed with XP, Dan and Karen Mahar founded Camp Sundown in upstate New York, where day is night and night is day.
We do normal kid stuff. We just turn the night around and do it at a different time of day.
These rare medical conditions aren't new. Some scientific historians speculate Vlad III of Transylvania had EPP. He's believed to be the historical basis for Dracula, giving rise to vampire and werewolf legends that continue to this day in popular TV shows like Vampire Diaries.
Run! Run!
But just today, new hope for Savannah and others like her. A study about a drug treatment called afamelanotide, published in the New England Journal of Medicine.
With this drug, you're going to increase the melanin in your skin. You're going to tan in a couple days, and the tan and the melanin will act as a safety filter for the harmful rays of the sun.
Although the study's findings are promising, the drug is only available in Europe, awaiting FDA approval here in the States.
At the moment, this is the only drug that's really effective, as shown by the clinical studies.
What is your big hope?
That there's a cure out there and like kids don't have to live with this.
Experts say less severe forms of EPP can occur. Some symptoms are redness over areas exposed to the sun, such as the nose, the cheeks, or hands.
There are, of course, many other skin conditions that can present with exactly the same findings. And so that's where seeking attention with either a dermatologist who specializes in children or a porphyria specialist is very, very important.
I just wish I didn't have it. I wish no one had it. They didn't have it.
But for Savannah and her family, the hope that maybe one day she'll be able to feel the sun on her skin without pain is enough to keep her smiling.
It doesn't define me. Like when I get older, like it's not gonna change what I want to do. And like I'm still gonna want to have like everything that I possibly can as like a normal life.
What would that normal life look like to you?
A house on the beach.
On the beach? A sunny beach?
Yeah.
Really?
It's not gonna tear me down. It's gonna just build me up.
For Nightline, I'm Abby Boudreau in Santa Clarita, California.